Hi, and welcome to another edition of Nova News. I'm Bashar for Nova Solutions. Now, today we're going to talk about SEO factors that you can stop worrying about today. SEO. Few things strike as much fear into the hearts of entrepreneurs as that word. It always seems as if there is an aspect of SEO that causes entrepreneurs to worry, especially the busy ones who don't have enough time to devote to deal with it. After all, search engine optimization is a never-ending process that requires a lot of upkeep and continued effort. It also takes a lot of research to decide which keywords to try and which strategies to use. The good news about SEO is that it is always evolving, and a lot of the stuff small businesses and new entrepreneurs should worry about is no longer relevant. You can spend less time with it and more time doing other productive tasks. Here are some of the things you don't have to worry about very much these days. Number one is ranking number one. So while ranking at the top spot or even just on the first page is always a good thing, it isn't something you should be worrying about much. Why? Well, because even if you do rank number one for certain keywords, they may not be the right keywords. They may not even be specific enough to bring in conversions. It is best to focus on long-tail keywords that are very specific and to create content that is relevant to those specific keywords. Number two is creating the right top-level domain. So first off, let's define what a top-level domain is, or a TLD for short. TLDs are the ending part of your web domain. So for instance, if you had porcelainveneers.com, the .com would be the top-level domain part of your domain name. So, as you may have noticed if you ever ran a search for an available domain, there are no shortage of TLDs these days, especially in areas such as technology or clothing or travel, guru, cameras, etc. Some webmasters even mistakenly believe that newer TLDs will rank higher than older ones, and that is just simply not the case. All search engines treat all TLDs the same. Don't worry about trying to come up with something witty and unique. Just get in the game and get started. Number three is creating and publishing press releases for SEO. There are some who would even argue that press releases never were all that important for SEO, even though it was a huge trend to publish them just a few short years ago. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't bother with press releases altogether, only that you shouldn't put so much focus or importance on them. It's okay to release one every now and then, just as long as it's truly newsworthy to your relevant industry audience. And you don't have to worry about hiring a PR writer just for SEO purposes, as it will be a waste of your time and money. Number four is algorithm updates. You see, algorithm updates are worth paying attention to, but they're not worth obsessing over. Up until around 2012, algorithm updates were game changers and had huge impacts on many sites as there was a crackdown on duplicate content and keyword spamming. However, more recent updates haven't been as significant. As long as you don't use any underhanded tactics to get ahead, you shouldn't have to worry about getting penalized or banned. And lastly, let's talk about link building. A few short years ago, everyone was talking about backlinking this and backlinking that. And Google updated their algorithm, and now, unless you're backlinking to a really great site in Google's eyes, don't bother with it. In fact, don't go out of your way to get links. Try to get them organically. Link building is still important, but it's something that should come naturally as you build your site and create interesting content that people will want to share. Knowing what isn't worth worrying about makes SEO much easier. What you need to focus on is creating impressive content and giving your audience a website with valuable information. So there you have it. Now stop worrying about these SEO tactics and start getting into the game. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like us on Facebook, to follow us on Twitter, and subscribe on YouTube. Thanks again.